So I take these videos, or I just, and I from life experience. So like I just went and hung out with my OGs, right? My older white guys. Anyway, I keep my toiletries close by. Anyway, I hang out with my OGs, right? The older white guys, and just to get their perspective of everything. And they're like, "Yo, we just can't stand the Black Lives Matter thing." And I don't expect them to understand, but like I try to explain to them. But you get a certain individual that wants to speak over you all the time. Older white guys do not want to fucking understand. They try to get it, especially if they understand like Black Lives Matter. They get that like there's injustice going on. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear it at all. They think that what the NFL and the NBA or these guys are wearing Black Lives Matter, all that stuff. They think it's fucking stupid. And I say to them, I said, yo, they understand that they're making all this money because that's their biggest thing. Like, oh, these guys are making all this fucking money. They need to shut the fuck up. This and that. No, no, no. They got this podium. They know they have a podium so they can speak to people and they can express their feelings about Black Lives Matter. They know that yes, maybe they don't have the everyday struggles anymore, but they still do because they're driving Rolls Royces and Phantoms and all these beautiful cars. Excuse me. They understand that there's still people that are going out in their lives and having this issue, even if they are married to a white person or don't have. They still have these issues. People don't want to understand it. They don't want to face it. The problem is in America is that we don't want to face our problems. When shit comes up, we want to go to war or what blah blah blah, but we don't want to face the within. You know, the Civil War is coming if they allow this to happen, to keep on happening. I understand white people are fucking up, but also black people are really fucking the fuck up. Like, it's just being honest. I'm just being real with you. Like, yeah, we Black Lives Matter, but you cannot say Black Lives Matter if you're not taking care of black lives. So I keep on hashing on this, keep on rehashing on it, and I'm gonna continue to do it. But like, until we love each other and we are not killing each other, we're not even. This Black Lives Matter don't even fucking matter. Like, they're gonna listen a little bit, but they're not gonna listen all the way because like it's gonna be the people at the bottom that still struggle. If you allow yourself to be at the bottom, you're gonna be at the bottom forever. Like, people that are trying to climb the ladder, there are black people that are busy at getting their education. They learn how to talk to people like da. You call it whatever you want. You can call it be acting white, acting black, blah blah blah, whatever. But it's getting you out of poverty. Okay, so when you were talking white, it is getting you a white paying job. And then when you were acting black, it gets you a black paying job. So I'm just saying, what we need to do is try to understand that what works for you is not working for everybody else. So like some people, they make it. Some black people make it. Like some rappers, some actors, some rappers. I mean, some athletes. They make it. They make it acting black. You know, still being. But you really can't reach your full potential until you kind of. Sorry to say, it sucks. I hated it, and it was hard for me to adjust to it. But I realized that I was adjusting to it the whole time I was living. Until I got to the military, I realized that when you conform to some things, you kind of just like, I can get mad at the guys over there for like saying that, black lives, like we were saying black lives, I don't watch football because of this, I don't watch basketball because of this, but they love the sport, so they're keeping up to it. I can get mad and say, why aren't you watching because the black guys are talking about Black Lives Matter? Or I can just understand and then try to be like, you know what, come at it at a different angle. Now, it's not acting white, it's not acting black, it's acting as a human being. It's just being moral, at least like respectful of other people's opinions. Like, I understand how they feel. Like, let them feel their way. And you know what? After a while, those people are going to be gone anyway. Like, let's be honest. Like, people that don't listen, that don't want to understand that, like, Black Lives Matter and shit like that, like, all those people that are negative towards it, even towards themselves, which I mean black on black, they're gonna be gone. So I think that what the white people thought was after a while these niggas are gonna kill themselves, or they're gonna make money and they're still gonna kill themselves. So like 50 Cent deal. The 50 Cent deal was, all right, we'll give him $1 million, but that $1 million is gonna come back because you know what? After a while he's gonna get killed because he's talking all this shit to everybody. 50 Cent was outsmarting them. by going at a different angle. Like he was talking to these people, but he probably had a relationship with these guys that he was beefing with, but we didn't know that. Now, what I've learned in life is to always see things in different perspectives. Never just look at it from face value, because if you look at it from a face value, you're probably gonna be a fan of it. You probably weren't interested in the girl that you ended up being with, or the guy that you ended up being with, or the whoever whatever, however your situation is, or book that you read, because it wasn't that appealing physically. Like all in all, it wasn't that appealing unless it had wears, tears, things that make a book or a human being look cool, like scars, things like that. You want to know why that person or how that person got a scar after you build this relationship with this person. So when you build a relationship with a book, you probably see it and you're like, that book doesn't talk back. So you're probably like, do I really want to read that? But then you think to yourself, since it has all these scratches and these scars and these tears, somebody enjoyed this many a times over, or many people have enjoyed this. So you probably think a little differently. So when it comes to people, we're the same way. We portray a certain way because we're trying to defend ourselves. Everybody's trying to defend ourselves and make ourselves get back to their bed, right? Exactly, like I said before. So if I know that I'm a skinny, scrawny person, I'm probably gonna try to defend myself and make myself seem bulkier. Like, for instance, like there is a snake. This is nature. When it comes to nature, you can't really argue it because that's what nature does. So, for instance, when I lived in Texas, there was a snake that we found in the building that I worked in. We thought it was a actual poisonous snake because it allowed itself to cock back, which made the head look like a diamond. When it looks like a diamond, all right, when a snake's head looks like a diamond, it looks poisonous. But if it allowed itself to be exactly what it was, like this, it's no longer poisonous, because we know that in life from our experiences that any snake that has a round head is usually a regular snake, a garden snake, something that we don't have to worry about. But when it causes a diamond, it makes that scary face. I mean, that's a big difference. That's a huge difference right there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to show you guys, but it's not working that well. But anyway, but it's a big difference. So like, we portray ourselves differently than we do inside the house. Now, being a black man, I know that I gotta portray myself a certain way, regardless of me going out the house. Outside, in the house is different than it is outside the house. So as soon as I walk out this building, I have to start saying hi to people, blah, blah, blah. But inside the house, I'm probably saying, fuck all these niggas, fuck that bitch, fuck this, you know what I mean, blah, blah, blah. But then I know reality is, for me to get back to my bed, I have to play the game. It's all about playing the game. That's all it is. So I don't want to make this too long, but I just wanted to make some love, show some love to you guys, and let you know what it is. All right? Love. Bye.